Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. In a previous video I showed how to build these simple farms. This is Kelp farm, just very basic, and also in another video I showed you all the uses for Kelp. But in today's video, as promised, I'm going to be showing you how to build a much bigger farm. So to begin with, let's start with the base. You can just use any normal building blocks for this. So what you want to do is you want to put down 4 blocks like this. Then on this, let's say on this row here, the kelp is going to be placed. So then you want to get oak leaves or any leaves basically. This is for just for the sticky pistons, because you're going to put sticky pistons on top. So the way you want to do this is that's 1 block, and then that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then it's another glass block again. And then you just want to come with your leaves over here, bottom, like this. And then also just on top another row of leaves. Now this doesn't need to be leaves, it could also be something like a furnace or a dispenser, just any block that's non-movable, because if it's movable the sticky piston will, the slime block will stick to it and then your farm will not work. And then the next step is you want to come around here and just box this in like this, and you can take this up all Alright, so after you've done this, it should look something like this. It will be 12 blocks long, the space here, this will be 12 blocks. And the next step is you want to get some soul sand. Now this isn't necessary, but I would recommend putting soul sand here. So just dig out a row and place in your soul sand. The next step is you actually want to get a water bucket, or you could even use just packed ice, and then place the packed ice, and with your bare hand just break it again if you're in survival, and then it will turn into a water source. And you want to do this for all 3 levels basically, so you have source blocks everywhere. And the last one as well. And then it should look something like this. Now you can already place your kelp in so that can start growing, and you can just place this in over here like that. And then you want to come in the back here, it doesn't matter really where, just place a sticky piston like this just into any one of these blocks. And let me just get another decorative block, or just use this. Right, and this will be your input. So whenever this line is activated, let me quickly show you with just a button. So when this is activated, it will fire this whole row of blocks will move one forward and then back again. So if this kelp has grown and it grows in front of this, and this comes out like this, it just grow, you see, and then it gets shot forward, and then that soul sand propels it upwards, and then it's here at the top really quickly. So for the next step is, if you just want to farm like this size, then you can leave it like this. I'll show you how to do the collection system right now, or after this. But the other thing is, you can actually stack these multiple on top of each other. So the way you'll do that is basically a row of dirt. So you can put another row on top of here, and then that will be your dirt row. And then just to show you, your leaves will be on that row again. or your block of choice for non-movable block, and then you'll just encase it with glass again, and again place all the water and place your kelp on this row with the sticky piston here. So basically you just copy that design from the bottom. You can just copy it up. You just have to be careful. You just have to look out that each time you go up a level, you go one block back. So the next level will the grass. Let's say, yeah. Let's show you. There will be another row of these here, and then obviously, and then your non-movable blocks, and then your dirt will be on this level again. So that's pretty good. So you can stack this up basically as high as you want to, and then just have an input over here. But I would recommend building a clock, and I'll show you quickly how to do that. It's very simple to build. You only need hoppers, you need a redstone block, and you need some redstone, 2 normal pistons. Let's get that block again, just any building block, and oh yes, redstone comparator. So let me actually, I'm going to change this to over here, so that is still a good input line like this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to place a redstone block over here. I've just broken that because I want to place an observer there. That's one thing I've got, and I'm going to place that right over there. Then let me just get this water also out of the way. Okay, the next thing you want to do is you want to take your hoppers and you want to place them next to the redstone block like this, facing into each other. Now this is very important. The next thing is you want to place any items 5 stacks in the hopper. It doesn't matter which one. At the beginning right now I just place it with the one with the redstone block next to it, but you don't have to, it's not necessary. Then you will need to do this and place a normal piston over there facing into this block here, and just place blocks like this with redstone dust, another redstone block over there, and a comparator right there. The next step is you want to basically do that just on this side again. So let me just quickly build that up, and piston over here, and a redstone block over there with a comparator running out of the hopper, and just some redstone dust like this. So what will happen is, to quickly explain it, the items will all flow into this one, and then when all of the items are into this hopper, the comparator will pick it up, it'll give a signal, it'll push the redstone block back. This will give off a signal firing that piston over there. But this is also one thing just a note, is you have to place a repeater over here and place it on 2 ticks, because if you don't, the observer actually gives out a very short pulse, and that will actually, even if it is a sticky piston, push a block out and leave it there. So you would need a repeater there on 2 ticks. And yeah, so that's it for the clock. So this will also prevent the kelp from going too high, and it will harvest regularly, and you don't need to turn it on or off when you're in the area or not. So you can literally just build this, hook it up to storage, which I'll show you now, and you can just forget about it. So let me quickly just take this down, and then I'll show you how to build the collection system. Okay, I've just cleared away everything, and the collection system is actually very easy to build. So the way you want to do that is put a ring just around the top. Now this can also be just any building blocks. I'm just using stone for the look, but then you actually need to place in both of these blocks over here, because you need a flat surface over there. The next thing you want to do is just come out like this and basically build something like this. I'm going to just put another row on top here. And now you would use something like a fence gate would work. Just a normal fence would also work. Chain will work. A cobble wall will work. But the only thing you want to do is place a row of your whatever you want to use over there. The only thing is it needs to be, as you can see here, it's not a full block, it's just like something in the middle, because the items will actually flow against it and then fall down. So the next thing is you just want to place some water in over here, and as you can see there, this is the purpose of the fence, or the end rods will even work as well, I believe. It's just to, yeah, so that the water don't flow down but the items still flow down. And then you just place a water source down there, and actually let's place it that side. Let's place the water source on that side. Just, yeah, destroy that one again. Alright, as you can see, it flows down to here. So let me just break these few blocks, and then we'll actually bring them one down. I would need over here the leaves, and then I want to come down one. So this is basically what I wanted. As you can see over here, it steps down one, because I want to place another water source right down there, so that doesn't matter where the items are dropped in, it will all flow over here. And next I'm just going to get a chest with a hopper, place down my chest, and then put my hopper going into it, and yeah, just close this off with some blocks. I'm going to use glass over here because the chest can actually open into glass. If this was just a normal block, you won't be able to access the chest, so just use a glass block over there. So then everything will flow into this chest. The only other step you would need to do is take out all of these blocks here at the top, and yeah, now everything will flow to the top and it will come to the front. Let me just place another water source over here, because we took it away when we put the blocks there. So yeah, it should look something like this then if you're only building the one module. And the nice thing about this is, as I said, you can stack these up onto each other as basically as high as you want to. The only thing is, for the collection at the top, you would always have to put down basically a floor, put the water on top, and then once let's say the water has reached 8 blocks, so let's say this is your water source, and then it continues on. So this is the top of your farm now. Where the water ends, you want to go down one, place another water source like this. So this is basically, you would need to do this and then put your floor there at the bottom. So if you put on more than one and the blocks is more than 8, the items has to go across to get to the back. So yeah, this is the farm. It's very simple to build. And yeah, oh, one other thing I forgot to mention is you can actually do one like this, and then without the wall in between, you can just put another one right next to it. So literally just this part in between here that's under the water, you can literally just copy it from here onwards. So then the gap in between over here would be 24 blocks, because this is 12 and double this will be 24. So then from the inside to the other inside of the farm, if you double this, would be 24 blocks. The only thing is you would need to do basically 2 of these slime block arrays. So you would have 1 glass, 10 slime blocks, and 1 glass again, and then for the next one, 1 glass, 10 slime, and 1 slime block again, and you would need another piston for that. And then you can just, this clock you can build at the back, and then you just hook up, if you have more than one level, just hook it up to all the levels. So yeah, this is it's quite an easy farm, and you get lots of kelp this way. As you can see there, it's already growing very fast. And yeah, this clock, it's almost done now, so when it's done you can see it firing. And yeah, the clock will always run when you're close to the farm. So yeah, yeah, there it goes out. You can also put a roof onto here if you want to, onto this farm. It's not necessary, but you could do that if you want to. Yeah, let's check if the items come into the chest. Yeah, and as you can see there, the items are flowing in. So yeah, it's working perfectly. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and like the video, subscribe for more, and also go check out my Twitter and Instagram, and see you in the next one.